Hello everybody, we are in Nairn. We're just going to wander around until it rains and then give up and go back to Canada. I've seen more Specsavers on this trip than Subway. And Subway's supposed to be everywhere, but no, instead, Specsavers. So it is 10:30 a.m. on a Saturday and there seems to be almost nobody in Nairn. We've passed maybe 10 people since being here. There's some cars. I don't know where people go. Like, we're at the harbor, trying to find a beach. Where is the roof of this house? So apparently Nairn, Scotland has better beaches than us. Not sure about the water temperature, but for all of you who thought that this vlog was lacking duck content, yeah, there's nothing else going on in Nairn right now. I don't know what's going on in there, but we got beef. We've got machine where you can get this Snickers or this Snickers or this Snickers or this Snickers. We've also got Hanging Steve. I feel like there is a better way to present this. Don't know what the better way would be, but it's so bad. Now that we're back in Inverness, there are people. Hello everybody. So we tried to get an Uber this morning, but they never showed up. So we did find a nice taxi who knew things about Canada, so that's cool. Now we're in a small airport. Liquid station. Hello, we in the airport doing a last segment of Sarah, I'm not getting you these earrings. They're $130 basically. Hello everybody, we are in the Inverness airport and let me show you how many cow-related things are in this gift shop. This whiskey gift shop. Let me see how many cows. Cow socks. Cow bag. Tea towel. More tea towels. Apron. Magnets. Shot glasses. Hello everyone, still in the airport. Priorities, beer, breakfast, burgers, in that order. Okay, I don't know why the light is popping off, but... This flight took us about 4 hours to get back to London, but was ultimately better than us traveling by train all the way back. I didn't get much footage in the airport, but it's absolutely massive and crowded. We had a lot of time to kill in the airport, so we had a meal which I'm not entirely sure if it was my lunch or my dinner, and then the boards which showed our gate didn't show which gate we would be at until 20 minutes before boarding, which I wasn't a big fan of because getting to the gate can take a while. When it did finally show up, we had to take a short train from one terminal to the next because it's just that large. I'm not fitting any of these in my carry-on, but here they are. Yay! the gap between the train and the platform. Hello guys, so how it works here is we are in Terminal 5 and it'll show us our gate in about 2 hours. So we just have to wander around. Note for me for later, find this butterbeer mug somewhere else. Gordon Ramsay? Imagine being in a double-decker plane. Can't be me. Now we have to get all serious because the trip is ending. This was a great trip and all. Definitely my most expensive trip because the dollar is doing terribly compared to the British pound, but it was worth it to me. In the 2 weeks, we may not have been able to do every tourist attraction or go off to many remote locations given our time frame, and the fact that neither of us were willing to try to drive on the opposite side of the road, but we did fit in a ton of stuff, and I don't actually know if we could have gone at a faster pace if we tried. My main travel strategy is to plan one major thing a day, whether it be to the museum, a bus tour, or something else. That way, if something goes wrong, there isn't a domino effect to the next thing in the day, and this has worked out great. I would say that I spent the first week of the trip being nauseous and annoyed, and then the trip got better from there. By the end of the trip, I both wanted to be back in Canada where I could be in predictable bathrooms and know which restaurants could accommodate my allergy, but also I wanted more time in Scotland because everyone was so nice there and it was a beautiful country to visit. My airline review though is that British Airways did a much better job than WestJet. Anyways, thanks for watching and being a part of this journey. Last room tour. We got 2 beds this time. Creepy face over the bed. Long desk. Does anyone ever use it? What's the bathroom? Like a normal bathroom with amenities that we can take.